Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about how to properly play a bar chord. The first trick that you want to know is you want to line up. It's called placement of the knuckle or whatever, but you want to line up where your knuckle sticks up, right here on your finger. So a little bump right there. You want to place that in between the first and the second string. So just right in here, right in the middle. And then you want to kind of lay it down to the side just a little bit. So you're not going to, you won't fret your bar chord straight on like that. Your finger will actually be kind of slanted. So when you slant that, you should feel the knuckle just kind of roll right in there in between the first and the second string. There you go. And then the other thing about it is you want to be close to the fret bar as possible. You can see that there. Close to it as possible without being on it. You don't want to be on it. You want to be just behind it, because if you're back here, you're going to get all that kind of stuff, all the buzzing and everything. So you want to be right up there and right next to the fret, rolling just to the side. There you go. We're going to make a G major chord. So we make what looks like an E major right here, but now that we're up at the there you can see the nut there. So we're at the third fret. There we go. So once you place your fingers, you want to go string by string and make sure everything sounds out nice. Now for the fifth string bar chords, so this is barring all 6 strings. If you want to bar just 5 strings, you basically move the exact same formation down, but you want to put your knuckle now in between the imaginary 0 string and the first string. So it's going to sit just below that first string. And then the other trick is at the top here, your first finger needs to touch the E string to mute it. Unless you purposely wanted to play it, but we don't in this case, because we're going to make a C major chord. And we're going to lay down, okay, I guess I should talk about that too. You have this option where you can play all 3 in a row like that, or you have the other option of just using your third finger and trying to bar just those 3 strings, and then get your finger to bend up right at that first knuckle there. Bend up so you can get the E string to sound. It's a lot more advanced. That's going to take a long time. Don't get frustrated about it. A lot of people get frustrated and then they go, oh, I can't do bar chords, but this will be the last one that you can accomplish, so don't worry about it. You have your major, you have your minor. So I call them the sixth string major, 6th string minor, and it always gets its name from the 6th string. And then a 5th string major and a 5th string minor. So 5th string major and 5th string minor. So here I played a G major because I'm on the 3rd fret, so I went up to a G note, laid my finger down, made the major formation, which looks a lot like an E, right? Just kind of like an E major chord, your open chords, and then we just slid it up to here. I'm going to talk about that in another lesson. And then the minor. Then we have 5th string major, which is a C major, and a 5th string minor, which is now C minor. Okay, so remember the trick, muting the E string with the top of your finger there, so that when you strum, you don't have to worry about only hitting those 5 strings. Okay, and be as close to the fret without touching it, and then placement of the knuckle in between, for the 6th string major, place that knuckle in between the 1st and 2nd string, and then 5th string bar chord. I said major, but whatever. Alright, so 6th string bar chord, 5th string bar chord. Get that knuckle in between the 1 and 2 for the 6th string, and below the 1 for the 5 string. There you go.